Want to travel around the world? Walk with lions and bungee jump off cliffs? Visit 100 countries and 8 wonders of the world. Experience culture and travel on a budget? Well, tune on into Mr. 100 Countries Visited. I am live from Portugal. This is my 4th time here, and this is the end of the road for me. Yeah, so I don't know why I just did this spin around, but I think it's kind of beautiful out right now. So wanted to talk about my trip this time. Um, Man, it's been a loaded 2 weeks. I started out in the UK, went to Amsterdam, went out to Belgium, France, went over to Switzerland, took the train over to Liechtenstein, and hiked up to Medulla's Castle. That was my 115th country. So, man, it was just cold as hell just experiencing that. My legs were on fire hiking from the bottom to the top, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So from there, took the train, kept it moving, went down to Italy, stayed overnight in Milan, did the spa there, which is just one of the best spas in the world. Got all refreshed. Next morning, man, I had to rush to the train station. I literally caught my train by like 2 to 3 minutes. So again, get to the train station early, please. So, continuing from there, I went from Milan to Rimini. If you know anything about Rimini, it's kind of like central eastern Italy. And it's a country over there called San Marino. San Marino was my final country to see all of Europe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. 116 countries deep at this point. So from there, went back up from San Marino to Rimini up to Bologna. The train ride from Bologna to Rimini, man, they were saying that something was popping off in Milan where you had to get off in Bologna to reschedule your train. So I was just so thankful that I did not book the opposite way, meaning like I would be going from Rimini to Milan versus I already just came from Milan that morning. So what happened next? Went from Bologna to Rome, and man, it felt like I could breathe because we was moving. So then from there, checked into the hotel, went out, had some nice Italian cuisine. They spaghetti a little weird, y'all. So us Americans, we like our noodles, a little mushy, and we like ours cooked all the way through. Theirs is pretty much cooked at about like 50%. So be aware of that. And that's pretty much across like Rome. So that night, did a lot of walking. Walked throughout Rome, saw some new monuments, statues, and so forth. And of course went to the Colosseum and saw that at night. Decided to call it one, and then went back to the hotel. From there, what happened next? Went back to the Rome. I went back to the Colosseum area. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Feel like I experienced it a little bit more, but that's what I recall. Went back to the Colosseum area. Man, we kind of went out that night. We went to this spot. It was this guy. He was just super duper drunk, and everybody go out. They have a drunken old good time, but he was in the illegal spectrum of things. Now keep it at that. So kind of got done with that. Went back the next day. It's time to move. So the 8th, flew from Rome to Athens Greece. That was my, oh, I forgot to mention, Italy. Italy, that was my 7th time there. So that's my most traveled country right now. I'm forever grateful. I'm forever thankful for that, which is just crazy. Does not feel like I've been to Italy 7 times, but I'm gonna keep on rolling with it. So from there, went from Rome to Athens, arrived in Greece for the 4th time, spent 2 days and I'm sorry, yep, 2.5 days in Athens, and man, it was just fun as usual. The weather was just great, very beautiful city. You know anything about Athens? It's the land of the ancient Greeks, the gods and the goddesses. So went to the Acropolis, saw the Parthenon. Apparently, I've been to the Parthenon already. I thought it was kind of like off-site from Acropolis, but apparently it's right there. So I got a little bit more clarity. I learned during this time too to get a little bit more facts about stuff, because folks be asking questions and I'll be wanting to answer. Then I'll be like, my default is Google when I don't know something, but it is good to, have a little knowledge in your brain. So what else? From there, my aunt came. She made it a great time. And we just kicked it, man. We went out, went to the beach, ate on the beach, so forth. So next day I wanted to try something new. I wanted to take the ferry to the islands, because you get so tired of the hustle and the bustle with going through the airport. So I had to get up a little bit early, about like 5:30 in the morning, to catch the ferry to Mykonos. Spent a day in Mykonos. I want to spend a little bit more time, but hey, you got to make the most of what you got. Mykonos was a beautiful, beautiful island. Water was just turquoise, dark blue, green at some points. Like it was beautiful to the eye. Drove through Old Town, didn't get time to spend time at Old Town because we was in Mykonos on Saturday. The point of it was to turn up, and I did. So we went to Super Paradise Club. It's a private beach. You got to pay an entry fee of like $60 if you want like a bed or whatnot, and or like a lawn chair, for lack of poor words. And it's just right like seafront. Just dope. Just the ideal scene. If you're a beachgoer and you want like a good old day party vibe, that's what you want to do. If you sit at the bar, it's free, but they're a little pricey. But overall, we managed. It came to like on the high end, $125 per person. So it wasn't too bad. From there, went back to the room. I passed out, and then that was Murder, She Wrote. So then next day, took another ferry to Santorini. Spent 2.5 days in Santorini. Kind of went throughout Thera that first night. Walked up and down there. Went out on went to dinner and so forth. Thera is just beautiful. That's where you want to see the white buildings along the coastline. That's reflected on the sunset. Just a romantic, like just scene and vibe. And man, yeah, that was a good first night. From there, what else did we do? We went back to the room. The Airbnb that I stayed at, it was beautiful to the eye. It was like a Cycladic home. It had like caves sculpted inside of it. So the cave on the lower level is where my aunt stayed, and it kind of led to like a 1-bedroom, like master room type of deal. And then it also had like a private bathroom. And then it was like 2 single beds upstairs. So like the entrance to the stairway for the upstairs bedroom was like directly in the center of the house. The beds was uncomfortable as hell. So yeah, just made the best of it. So spent 2.5 there. The ladies at the flying dress photo shoot, it was cool witnessing that. And that's it. And then that led me to Spain, and Spain was cool. Spain did its job per usual. Did a lot of walking, which is something that I love to do on these trips, because if you don't walk, you ain't seeing it. So we want to see as much as possible. And walking, yeah, sure, you could take like vehicles and trains and all of that, but Walking, you just get to see the most, and you get to lose some weight too. I'm looking a little finer, so yeah. So from there, spent 2 days in Barcelona at the beach, and what else did I do? Added a few restaurants, went out a little bit. That was about it. And then now I'm here in Portugal, on my way, going home, back to the States. So I'm just grateful. That's it. This trip made me just think about like how fortunate I am and how grateful I am. It always goes back to being grateful. You got to be at all times and remember what could be. And I'm just so thankful for what I've done in my life, and now it's starting to pass along to others, and that's what it's all about. Um, you got to help other people. You got to do it genuinely and so forth. But you got to make sure that the right people are around you for the right reasons. Because people are opportunistic. People want their personal gain out of a lot of situations, and you know, sometimes folks try to be sneaky about things, but you can't do that because you just ain't gonna win in the long run. That's just how I look at it. I've learned in this game of travel that there are levels to it, and you sometimes it ain't what it appears to be. But again, I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm humble. This is my 10th time in Europe. Most countries I done visited like minimally 3 times, like Spain, like Portugal, like France, Netherlands, UK, Greece, and so forth. I'm grateful. 116 countries down. Lucci did his damn thing, Dizzle. So, yeah, y'all live your dreams, y'all love, y'all help other people, be genuine at all times, and I think that's a wrap. Peace. Look at this.
About 1 hour flight time, and it will last in and out for 4 hours. And a while ago at Washington.